Howdy, everyone. We're
Hello and welcome.
back after what, like 3 weeks of not doing one?
New product stream for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's been at least 3 weeks.
I think it's been 3 weeks exact. So, we finally got Bykski in and up on our site, so decided why not show off some of the new Bykski products, some of the fittings, fans, or fan covers, pumps, you name it. It's probably up here.
There's honestly a whole crap ton.
Yes, there is.
We're just going to label this Buncho Bykski, but I don't think we can.
Yeah. He's doing good.
Matt is superhuman confirmed.
Huh?
Someone said I'm superhuman astronomic.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we'll give you that.
You haven't seen my legs yet.
Oh, I have.
Oh, yeah. They're not that superhuman. Dude, those gear ones are pretty cool. You're right.
Yeah.
I feel like they're easy to use.
Yeah, so here's some of the fittings that we have. I mean, we have, I think most of the products we have on our site that are Bykski are fittings. So this is maybe like a 20th of what we really carry. Huh?
We got quite a few GPU blocks, which is what like a lot of people go to Bykski for, I think.
Yeah, we did. So we got some of their normal, regular old ball valves, of course. They all have like their nice little logos. Most of the fittings that we do carry are they come in like silver, gray, which is like their black nickel, in my opinion.
That's black. That's chrome or nickel.
No, this one is. I'm just saying most of the fittings that we do carry come in a silver, black, a gray, which is like a black nickel, gold, white, blue, and red. There's a few like this. We actually have a green and a purple, but I don't think any of the other ones we do. So this is one of those other types of valves that we were showing off last week. It's kind of like a different style of ball valve. I don't really think it's actually considered a ball valve because it does not rotate like one, but there is an open and a close.
It's like a push valve. Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, so you slide it one way.
I want to find a good place for one of those.
If you, oh my goodness, this one's been sitting there for a while, but they snap in place basically. Can open, and they.
It's really good that they're stiff.
Yeah, they are. They were. I was able to at least. This one was very stiff. But I mean, this is honestly, I don't know if you can tell, their red is kind of more of like a pinkish red. At least on these, it's kind of hard to tell. I know, I mean, it's supposed to be chrome red, but it really has like a pinkish hint to it.
Pink? It looks more burgundy on this end.
Yeah, it kind of has like a pinkish red to it. I mean, it still looks nice, but it does have hints of pink in it, so if you do buy it, I know that, I don't know who it was, someone was asking me that they wanted to see the fittings was one of the main things because they thought that the gray had like a brownish tint to it.
That's what, well, isn't there like a coffee color, or is that Barrel that has the coffee
Barrel
color?
has a coffee color.
Yeah, but they have, Bykski has a sweet gray, doesn't it? Like in that gear fitting, don't they have like a sick like gray color?
Yeah, they do. So I'll get to that. They have their T fittings, which we have in like white, blue. I think we have white, blue, black, silver. I think there's a gray one too, but standard T fitting, of course. And then I grabbed one in blue just to show off that they have the blues too. I just kind of wanted to grab a handful of different fittings. These actually don't have any like Bykski branding on them. I think the only ones that really do are like the valves and some of the compression fittings have it like kind of like Barrow does, where it's around the collar and whatnot. But yeah, because they even have their snake fittings, which
snake fittings, I love those. Like I've never used one of those, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how you plan a build for that.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like I've seen these and they've always been interesting to me. But
I think it's just people that have enough money to buy way too many fittings buy those, man.
Well, I don't think we have a Barrow one unless you go for Bits Power. I don't think we have any other snake fittings like this.
Yeah, that's right. Bits Power is like the only other one.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want some of these snake fittings, I mean, these are a lot cheaper. I'm not really sure what the price of the snake fitting is up top of my head, but I know the Bits Power one's probably like $25, and I think this is maybe $13 or so. I don't know. Matt can probably look that up.
Dual rotary 90 is 12, so let's see. I just found the dual rotary 90. Yeah, the snake is $14.99.
Yeah, so I mean, compared to Bits Power, what's Bits Power? It's probably like 25. But anyway, some of their extensions.
Yeah, it says right here, Bykski does have a legitimate gray color fitting. I want to see that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I thought these were interesting because I haven't seen anybody else do these, but these are their nice rotary 90 extensions. So, I mean, it's a different style of an extension because normally when you see it, it's always just the normal male to female or
extension.
Huh?
Like a super extension 90.
Yeah, because normally you see them like this, where it's just like a male to female or a male to male or female to female. But these actually come with it, and there are different sizes. So I think this one is a 45 or 50, and this one's like a 30 or so. So, and I believe it goes all the way. I think it goes from 10 all the way up to 50. So, but then, of course, you got some of their normal female to female.
But do they come in white?
90s.
Says Binary Killer.
Huh?
Do those extension 90s come in white? Said Binary Killer.
Yes, I believe we have on these kind of extensions. I believe we have silver, black, and white. I'm pretty sure on that one. I don't think there's like a blue or any of that yet, but I'm pretty sure we have
trying to find them.
Yeah, I mean, Matt can look them up.
Variable extension fittings, dude. Those are actually one of my favorite types of fittings.
What was that?
Variable extension fitting.
Oh yeah, we still are putting up all the fittings and the bins and trying to organize it all, so it's still very.
Yeah.
Trying to find everything was a pain in the butt. That's why.
Where did you guys even end up putting them?
Huh?
Is it next to the laser room?
No, it's back by Prima-Chill. Because it's kind of all the same.
Back there?
There's stuff that we could box up, so.
Corner?
Huh?
I feel like you put them in the shame corner.
No, it was more the fact that we could remove some of the old product and actually have plenty of space for them. Because we know Bykski's going to turn into a big brand. So we might as well plan for it in advance of getting larger.
Dude, this is crazy. I didn't know they even had it. They have, I'm not trying to switch what we're looking at here, but they have an inline pressure gauge.
You gotta wait your turn there, bud. I kind of got it for you.
There was no way I could look through all this stuff before we started. Like, there's literally hundreds of new products from Bykski.
Did you see the one problem with it, though?
No.
Aluminum.
Yeah, but the body is the internals can't be.
I think the internals. I think it states in there that it does make contact with fluids slightly, so you might want to.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it does, because that was the one.
That's really sad.
Default.
Wow. Okay, I take it back. Forget I ever said anything.
And here's one of their other compression.
Yeah, Binary Killer just said, isn't the issue with their gauges are aluminum?
Yep. Yeah.
Seeing it got my hopes up.
So when someone told me they saw these, and this was like the main fitting, the gray, or like the, in my opinion, black nickel, they said it kind of looked brown. And I have to admit, it does kind of have like a brownish tint to it. It still is very black nickel, but I can see where they say that it actually has a brownish look to it.
It does a little bit, but I feel like the camera probably doesn't do it justice. It's hard to tell. Well,
on my end, I can see it, and it kind of does have that look. So I think this is the gray you're looking for, bud.
I love gray.
I know you do. It's just like your heart.
I don't have one of those.
Oh. But here's some of this is like, I believe they're 12 or 10 millimeter
See, that looks like really black chromy though. Like gray shouldn't be shiny in my opinion, but okay.
I think it's supposed to be black chrome. They just call it gray for whatever reason.
Do you have a gray of that gear type fitting?
Uh-huh, I do.
Let me see the gray gear type fitting.
This is the gray. Come on, focus.
I'm behind on the video. I'm watching it with everybody else.
You are.
What's a heart, says Mr. Right. Can I have +1 then? See, yeah, it's too shiny in my opinion. I mean, it's a good color, but it's not gray.
It's more gray than
more gray
silver. Because, I mean, here's silver,
really
and here's the gray.
But is it more matte?
No, they're both shiny. All of their fittings. I don't really think they have any kind of a matte fitting, because even
even their white is gloss.
This is probably the closest to a matte I can say, but it's still glossy. Everything else is like chrome.
Different anodizing than the rest of the fittings there that they used on those gears.
I do like the gear ones are actually really nice. They're really solid. Collar is like got a nice.
How many O-rings do they have?
Let's count them. I think there's 3, to be honest with you, actually.
Well, 2 on the inside, 1 on the outside, or 3 on the inside?
3 on the inside.
Ooh, 3 on.
Let's see if you can tell. I don't know if it's gonna let me.
Quite the fitting you got there, bud.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see or tell. Very focused. But yeah, I mean, I really like these greens. These greens are like a nice, shiny emerald green.
Yeah, it's 3 internal. That's good. And Binary just said they need more purple and white stuff.
Hey, yeah, I agree, because I do like this purple also. This would be like the purple and the green.
On those gear fittings?
Huh?
Oh. Somebody's asking how wide those fittings, like what's the outside diameter of the gear fitting? That's a good question. That's a good purple though.
Yeah.
I like that purple.
That is a good question. Here, give me 1 second. I actually have a ruler over
Do you have
here.
a measuring device? You should have a digital calendar.
You know, I do not. I think Jeremy is the only one in this building that has one. You know?
I have one.
Well, in this building, you are not in this building.
I'll let you borrow it. You can borrow it. I'll be right there. Just tighten them up like a cog. That's true, right? Just like interlock them. Never comes apart.
It's like roughly 25 millimeters across all the way from like the very edge to the other very edge.
25 millimeters diameter.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, I am measuring with a ruler.
I'm sure it depends on the block. Some blocks are closer than others, so.
Yeah. So anyways, that's some of the fittings. We do have a bunch of others. A lot of these like 90s and all that, and like the angled fittings. We do have in other colors like the white, the black, blue, red, gold. Honestly, I think their gold, I kind of like their gold a little bit better than I like some of the Barrow stuff.
Okay, I was going to say, because you can't even call Bits Powers gold because it's called true brass.
Yeah.
So that is actually a good gold. It's a decent amount of yellow.
Yeah, I agree. It's a nice amount. Because even, here's one of their other like compression fittings, and that's pretty consistent looking goldish yellow. But, I mean, I think they work for anybody that's looking for a gold color.
For sure.
Let me move these out of the way without making that huge
I think
mess.
the gold looks even better in the pictures, so.
Yeah, definitely. So, not only do we have some of those fittings, we actually have some of the little LED fittings. Kind of like Thermaltake has.
Oh, okay.
So they light up. They come in black or silver. And I believe the diameter, so these, even though they're hard tubing, you still need a specific size tubing. So you can't just use any like outer diameter, like 10 millimeter tubing, because they do have like the internal ring that's in there to protect the LEDs, because the LEDs, I don't know if you can tell. Let's focus.
Oh, are you saying the inner diameter, Matt? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you have to match the ID for these fittings as well.
Yes, you do. Because you can see the LEDs are down there.
Good thing I'm here.
So, but they're nice. I think they're like $9.50 a piece or something like that, right? If I know correctly.
Let me see. I'm trying to find them.
They are. Yeah, they're $9.50.
That's not that bad for. I wonder what Thermaltakes are. I don't think they're that cheap, but I'm pretty sure
Thermaltake you have to buy as like a 6-pack or so.
Yeah, these are $9.50 each, but they only come in black and silver as far as what we carry.
Yeah. Well, it's just like
They're 10 by 14 or 14 by 10, so you have to use 14 by 10 tubing with these.
Binary Killer, you really just like purple, don't you, bud? Everything
Purple is
they don't
so
have
hard,
purple.
especially if you try to mix brands with purple, because it's always a different purple.
Yeah, that's
Like,
yeah.
Blacks and whites are usually okay, and like most chromes are pretty much okay.
Yeah, but when you get to like
any other color, it's
black chrome, reds, blues, greens, all those are anodized differently. So here we got actually, this is their 5-volt, basically little hub for their LEDs. So it comes and has the ability to hook up 8 additional LED strips or LED devices together.
Find this too.
It comes with an extension cable to plug them in to your motherboard, and I believe this is just an extension.
Where is it? So many pages of Bykski.
Oh,
but that leads us to our question, because this is what we're giving away.
No.
We're giving away
this.
What, we're not giving away this?
This is what we're giving away. This is just a little hub that you can attach any of your 5-volt RGB devices.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, here's the 5-volt hub. It's $9. We're giving away the 8+4 12-volt RGB module,
which is what I'm about to bring out. Yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to show that off.
It is
nice to know that they have hubs so you can connect all your devices, because no one in this industry likes to use the same connectors for...
RGB especially.
So here is what we're giving away tonight, is one of their nice little 12-volt RGB hubs. So it comes with the hub, of course. You can actually attach your fans and all that. Let's see.
Yeah, it has a bunch. I was trying to read it, but it's too hard to read.
Yeah, they have the fan hubs. There's, I believe, LED ports.
So yeah, I think it's 8 fans plus 4 RGB.
Yes.
Is what it would be.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's 12-volt RGB. And then, it goes back to your board with fan and RGB.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it comes with, of course, some of the cables. There's the RGB.
Of standard functions like on and off and speed adjustments.
And then, of course, your little RF controller.
Oh.
So.
Okay, so yeah, this is what you guys could win tonight. And if you guys are all ready, the answer is Matt's Pop. It's not about my dad tonight, Nori. I'm sorry. So you already lost. You can't answer anymore, bud.
Yep, Nori, you've lost all chances.
You lost, yeah. Nori gets one guess every time. That's it. You lost it, bud. But no, the question is, you all are ready. You guys know how this works. So answer the question in chat, and you could win that Bykski 8+4 RGB controller. First one to answer in chat correctly wins. You're doing the drum. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now here we go. The question is, how many Bykski products do we now have? Yeah. Exactly. There's
currently
no like
on
plus or minus 5 or at least 7. Great job, Becca. Great job. You're very close.
This is our backseat streamer.
So, how many backseat streamer?
More like back vent streamer.
Ooh, 385. That's getting closer. How many Bykski products do we have, guys?
That was a good guess. 385.
Yeah, that's not bad. Do you think Colton put up more, or did you, Garrett?
I did. He did good, I have to admit.
Am I gonna get a different story from Colton tomorrow? Then I'm gonna ask him.
No, you can ask him. He'll tell you the same.
Okay.
No,
We'll
he
see.
actually did pretty good. I was actually very impressed. Like, for giving him like a crash course on adding stuff to our site, he did pretty good.
That's pretty funny. 228.
Going the
No,
wrong
keep
way,
guessing.
Astronomic.
Keep showing new products because these guys are just guessing.
All right.
It's not even hard to figure out if you guys use the right
Yeah.
way to search the shitty site. Like, you'll be fine.
So, here's some of the 5 volt. I believe this one is 5 volt. I just grabbed them. I don't know if this one was 5 volt, to be honest. And it doesn't say. Where does it say?
Oh, one of the RGB strips?
Yeah,
Those are
this is
kinda
one of
nice.
the
They're not
PCB.
for the blocks or anything, are they?
No, these ones are just.
Yeah, they're nice PCB RGB strips.
Yeah, we do have ones that are replacement ones or meant to be used with like their reservoirs and stuff like that. But they don't have to be used. This is just nice PCB. It doesn't really have any like adhesive or anything like that on the back, so you would have to find a way to attach it to your case. But it does have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 LEDs on it, and it is 180 millimeters long. I believe we do have another one that is 120
28.
and has, I think it has 8, or no, it has 7 or 6 LEDs on it. But there are the 2 sizes, and we do have the flexible strips of LED that are
The
addressable.
flexible strips as well.
Huh?
409. Boom. Astronomic.
Good job,
He
Astronomic.
knows how to do it. I don't think he's won in a while either, so.
Rodimus,
Good job,
do you not
buddy.
think that I like sleep at all? 1,200 Bykski
right.
products? I don't even think they have 1,200.
They might. They have a lot of weird stuff.
That is true, but
Like, I feel like some of their stuff doesn't have to do with water cooling, but they pretend it does.
I think, no, probably more than that. But, so, yep, Astronomic, you do win one of their controllers. So, you know the drill. Just give Matt your info and we'll get this.
Shoot me an email.
Yeah.
Please.
The
My
usual.
emails, I put the email in the chat just a second ago, but it's also in the description. So, just shoot me that email. And I
Moving
will
along,
get you
we
your
got
controller.
some of their,
I won't, but somebody else will. I'll just tell somebody to do it.
yeah, it'll be sitting in my office, honestly. If I'm not here, someone can grab it and it'll get to you. Anyways, we got some of their fan covers. Nice aluminum.
I really like those gray fan covers. On
They
the
are
laptop.
nice. These are actually nice little fan covers. 120, only size we actually carry. They don't make 140 as far as I know. They only have the 120. But
140s are for weirdos anyways.
yeah, they do come in, I believe black was the only one I'm missing. But there's a red, blue,
this black.
silver. Huh?
Actually, I don't know who would want black frames because, like, I feel like most fan frames are already black.
Yeah, don't ask me. But anyways, yeah, they have the silver, they're gray. That Matt doesn't believe is gray.
No, that gray over there is actually really good. I like that gray.
You do? It's the same as the fittings.
I guess there's just not enough of it on the fitting to be able to tell. I mean, I guess that is still pretty shiny, but I can see more of a gray tint to that.
Yeah, it definitely has more of a gray tint. Honestly, it has like a bluish gray tint to it, in my opinion. But
I'm trying to find them. Do you remember what they cost? I'm trying to find the price.
they are. I usually write a lot of this stuff down just for the heck of it. They are $12.95.
each. Yep.
Huh? Yep.
Perfect.
So
Those are dope.
yeah, they're not bad. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool little things.
Oh, you meant that you just didn't grab the black one. I was going to say you don't have the black one. We have the black one.
Yeah, I just didn't grab it.
Yep.
These were in bins, and I had to dig through them to find them and whatnot. So, next, moving on, we have the temperature sensor from Bykski and the pressure sensor. So both are aluminum, or at least have aluminum in them.
We found out about that. Just a minute
So
ago.
if you're going to
That's
use
sad.
them, be aware, they are aluminum.
I mean, there's plenty of
aluminum.
people that use like the fluid gaming stuff, and they don't have any options for like sensors and stuff like that. So there you go, people that are into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
I really wish the pressure. I've never seen someone have a digital pressure gauge. That's why I was so excited about it.
Yeah.
Those look really nice, though.
Yeah, they are nice. I believe these we have all like the normal colors, like the red, the blue, the black, silver, whatnot. They actually have they have a decent amount of weight to them too. I was kind of like surprised when I saw these that they seem like they're manufactured really well. This one's, I don't know if you can tell, it is slightly larger.
A-Dent said Molex powered. That is kind of sad. I wish more people would go to SATA.
Yeah, I agree. SATA is kind of...
I mean, most people are going to SATA, but apparently Bykski isn't.
Yeah.
How can you use these with copper brass loops? I mean, you can. Nobody's going to stop you.
Yeah.
Technically.
It's just not a good idea. We don't advise it.
Because apparently fluid does contact the aluminum part, so...
Yeah, I'm betting that I don't know if you can tell in there, but the little, like, screw, or it's probably the temperature gauge or the pressure gauge, depending on which one you're using, and I bet you that's probably what's made out of aluminum.
Yep, exactly.
So...
When you can tell, like, the housing, it looks like the housing is the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like coolant passes through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The whole block is aluminum. So I'm pretty sure you're screwed.
Yeah. So. But anyways, moving on. We also do have GPU brackets, the sag brackets from them. We have, of course, like the red, the blue, all the colors. Typical comes with 4 screws. The bracket itself, and then the mount.
Pretty hefty.
So basically, if you don't know, screws go on depending on your spot to help hold up your GPU, and then screws in the back. That's why you get 4 screws, of course. But
trying to find the price of these too.
They are $17.95.
That's really not bad for those.
Nope, I think they're
we have like
the same.
custom ones that are more expensive, but I mean they're custom, so.
Huh?
I said we have custom ones that are more expensive, but they're custom, so.
Yeah, they're RGB and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Why not? Do we have the D5 pump sleeved?
You talking about pump covers?
Which D5 pump?
I think he's talking about pump covers.
I don't know.
Do you remember adding any? I'm positive Barrow carries them. Yeah, he said yeah.
Oh,
I'm
for
looking.
bikes? I don't think...
Did we not get them in yet, or what? I swear I would have told you guys to order them.
I don't remember if we hadn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I added so
we'll
much,
add
and
it to
then
the
Colton
list.
added some stuff, so there might be.
I'm trying to find out.
I'm not
see all
sure.
these pump reses and stuff, because you got like the DDC pump res now here, don't you?
Mm-hmm, yep.
DDC pump.
DDC pumps, and then DDC pump res. This is the 900, or 90, never mind, 96. And then we have a 66. In my opinion, they're kind of tiny. But they're a nice little compact reservoir that have a pump with it. I mean, it's a nice gold too.
That is pretty dope. Rodimus asked you a question. He said, I got a cheaper D5 off of Amazon, and it seems to not have a ton of flow. Is a D5, is it no matter what. Have you been able to test the loop with a different D5 before, Rodimus? Like, did you have better flow with like a more expensive D5 previously? Because D5s actually, they're not going to have a high flow rate. They have a lot of volume, so they don't have the pressure, but they have the volume of flow. So it's going to seem slower, but they're moving a lot of water. I can't find the D5 pump covers. I don't think so.
Yeah, I know we have ones that we got from Barrow
Yeah, we have barrels and they're similar.
Yeah, but Bykski currently, I don't remember seeing it on the
What we could order at least.
the price sheet that we have, because we have to actually go through Premachill to order Bykski.
Yeah.
So when it comes to what Bykski carries, Premachill has to have it, because I think currently we can't even get their radiators because they didn't have it on their list.
Fair enough.
And they do sell radiators and whatnot. But anyways, moving on. So
Rodimus
here's
said Alpha Cool C5 style. Technically, Alpha Cools are still not Liang, but if you had higher flow with it, then I guess I might question the one you got off Amazon. Did you get it through us?
Yeah, that's I'm curious if you got it through us. But while you figure that out, but this is basically the same thing in silver, just does not have the actual pump on it. They do make it just like the Barrow does, where you can attach the reservoir, but it also does have a G and a quarter port right there for you. So this G and a quarter port on the top, an ability to attach a reservoir that they make, or at least one of these slim. Looks like I think they're 50 mil. They look 50 mil to me, honestly. Or
a 50 mil reservoir tube screws onto that.
yeah, 50 millimeter.
But you can also use it as a standalone
And then,
pump.
yes, you can use it as a standalone pump, and they have the in and out on there, of course.
Yep.
So,
Perfect.
just thought it'd be nice to show those two. And moving on, I got a few more items. I got some of their CPU blocks. I got some GPU blocks. And got one of their distros out at least for you guys to see, just so you can compare it to.
It's like halfway decent block packaging. Usually they're in a little tiny box.
Huh? Oh, the boxes for these? Yeah, they are like these giant boxes. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this too.
Oh, shipping costs go up. It's okay.
But yeah, that is an issue. But anyways, I do like the style of these CPU blocks they have. They do have a nice different look compared to most blocks. They do have a bit of a cutout on the corners, so it does have a nice
that's just a
look.
regular old CPU block. That fits 1151 and 2066 and X99, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Then there's also the Ryzen AM4 ones too.
Yeah. But I mean, they come with.
That's a nice cold plate. I like that.
It's weird that they kept the pin on this. This is very weird. But anyways, it has the adapter for your motherboard. Comes with a little manual, Matt's favorite. Oh look, you got QR codes too.
Dude, it actually came with a manual?
Yeah, it came with a manual.
Yay!
And of course you get all your screw.
Pat on the back for not making us use a stupid QR code.
You got all your mounting
there's a QR
material.
code.
And this actually even came with thermal paste.
Thermal paste. Everybody usually includes thermal paste.
I think even the GPU block had actual thermal paste though too. Normally I just see thermal pads and stuff. But
manual's always in Chinese. Is it actually though, Garrett? Is the manual in Chinese?
let's find out. I actually did not open it up to look.
Is that actually?
No, because the front, the front is in English. You know, you got me. It is all in Chinese. Well,
we take the pat on the back then.
Yeah.
No pat on the back for
well, if you look at it, like,
the pictures still work.
well, yeah, but there's a lot of English on it, but when it actually gets to like some of the parts and stuff like that, they're still in Chinese. Like the instructions are in Chinese, but there's certain parts.
Aiden has a good question though. He says it's held down through the acrylic ?
What's held down through
how it actually gets mounted.
this?
The block.
Yeah, the block, it goes down through the acrylic, like normal.
But I think it's got some like washers or whatever. I mean, it's not gonna crack as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I'm assuming it probably has washers or something along. Yeah, there's washers in the bags and stuff. They have like the standoffs Yeah, they have those little sunken plastic washer things. Yeah. Oh, almost forgot the manual on this one. Almost. Now we have the Skylake block. This one is not RGB or anything like that. Just standard block. I like their designs on their blocks. They have a nice look to them. And I actually do like these gold rings that go around them.
One, they're actually different. Like, and for a different block, like that one is, how much is that? $60. Like, they're either 60, 65-ish. Some of them are a little bit more.
Yeah.
The display ones get up to 85, but that's still really good.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're thinking when you're buying like a vector block or any like the EK ones, you're paying close to $100, if not more, for the block itself. You know, I mean,
yeah,
it's...
exactly. That's such a weird mounting holes are creeping me out.
Huh?
Those mounting holes are weird. Well, they look weird because we've never...
And there's the screw
It's just
down.
the TR4 mounting holes. Though.
Yeah. But yeah, it comes with Allen key, thermal paste, usual
All the good
stuff.
stuff.
And plus, we
actually
do
got
have a lot more CPU blocks. I just couldn't grab all of them because there is like probably another 10 at least. And I just wanted to give you a grasp of what some of them. Actually, I'm gonna show this one off first because. So
I was gonna say though, we got a distro or we got some distros from them?
Yeah, we got distros. We got distros. I got one down. I got one. I brought it. Come.
I'm just trying to find them. Oh, I found them.
But I don't remember who was it asking. Someone I remember was asking for this block specifically, the Zotac
we got
block.
one block.
Who was it? Do you remember, Matt?
Which?
This is a
for a GPU block?
Yeah,
Oh, Zotac one?
the Zotac Mini.
A lot of people ask for that because they buy a Zotac Mini and they're like, oh no, there's no blocks. But then Bykski is like, we got you.
Yeah, I mean it's nice too. I mean looks like it's well machined.
I really like how nice their chrome is.
Yeah, it is. It is nice.
Their nickel plating.
It is nicely nickel plated. I mean, look how shiny. I mean, it's super reflective. And then also, I mean, when you get to their LED strip comes down along the bottom for their strip, and they also have their terminal has a nice little design to it itself. And I know we do have all like the bridges and all that, so you can switch these out if you for some reason had for any of the cards. I mean, have the bridges in case you wanted to link them together and whatnot. But
well, there you go.
Comes with thermal paste. You got your thermal pads. You got your adapter to the motherboard. There's even Bykski stop plugs in there, and then all your little screws and washers and whatever else you could need to accomplish assembling this.
There you go. And instructions probably in Chinese once again.
Yes, probably in Chinese, but I mean, if you can follow the pictures, you'd be fine. It's really all you need.
Or you could learn a new language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is the block you like, Matt.
How many blocks did you bring out?
2 GPUs.
I'm never gonna be able to eat dinner.
Yeah, I know. There's like 3 more items. Chill out. But anyways.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is the block I like.
I told you it was. Oh, and this thing is heavy.
I like their good heavy block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's for the Strix cards.
Yeah,
And
this
they
is the
have
TI
Founders.
one.
So Strix and Founders for 2080 Ti, yeah. The Founders one is for 2080 and 2080 Ti. The Strix one is only for 2080 Ti, it looks like.
So yeah,
But
this comes with...
They have a built-in temperature monitor as well.
Mm-hmm. Comes with a backplate.
Comes with a backplate, yeah.
Yeah, and I
Also
mean...
$159.99.
I mean, look at that. It has that nice design to it also. I mean...
Yeah, I think that's sick. They
That's
actually
pretty cool.
tried something new. with
Nice
the
thick
block.
aluminum. And then the card, of course, matches. And then
Yep.
it has this nice temperature readout. I believe it does more than just temperature readout, but I'm not positive. I think it might do flow
It
also.
says temp monitor here, but I'm not.
Okay. I don't have a way of testing it, so unfortunately I can't turn it on and show you guys, but it is nice.
Specification.
Nice, super polished
And
nickel.
These are non-aluminum blocks.
Yes,
So
they
I
are
don't
non-aluminum. I think the only thing we really have that is aluminum is that temperature sensor and pressure sensor. But of course, this also comes with the adapter for plugging it to your motherboard, and I believe this is for the temperature itself to read out this little. Or no, this is for powering it. So this is probably this is for powering the screen itself, and then you also have your RGB.
little cable.
Yeah, or addressable RGB cable and whatnot. So that's pretty. Got 2 more items, and we're done for tonight.
We got a couple distros here.
I don't think that.
No, it's a different style of temper though. It's
Yeah,
not
but I'm pretty sure it's not. It would be stated. If not, then either.
and it'd be pretty goofy for them to make a copper nickel block and then put aluminum
Yeah,
terminal on it.
because then they're automatically mixing it no matter what.
Yeah,
Seriously?
they wouldn't. Bykski may have some odd stuff going on sometimes. But I'm not sure that far out.
But. So, last 2 things. I got this nice little.
Wouldn't fit that.
It's kind of like a small distro in a way, I guess you could say. It's kind of like the
Small?
box fish things that we have from.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Let me see if I can find this thing.
But it's kind of like a small little distro. Has the DDC pump on the back. It's mounted. Heatsink and everything.
Yep,
Has
just like
LEDs
the
running down the
box fish.
side. Nice little Bykski logo on there. But it has there are 5 ports on this. Nope, there's more. There's 6. So there's 2 on the top, 2 on this side, and then 1 on the very top going in, and then 1 on the very bottom. So there are multiple ways you can hook this up. It's kind of hard to tell, but I don't think. Yeah, I guess it does. But it's a nice little
How
reservoir.
much are these? Oh, here we go.
They are.
The 220 version, 220 millimeter version is $145.95. The 180 millimeter version is $135.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have pricing?
Yep,
Because I don't
they
have
a
it.
DDC pump, and they're 5-volt addressable RGB.
Yeah, and it comes with their mount. So it actually comes with 2 different mounting options. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. So you got just your general, like, to mount to your radiator and whatnot from the back. On which way does it go? I think it goes this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of
Side
odd.
mount to a 120 mil fan, like slot or whatever.
Yeah, so you mount that on there, or they even have the little L bracket to mount with. So nice. What did you say the price were?
145 and 140.
145. That's not bad.
Yo,
I honestly thought they were more than that.
Res.
Yeah. Bykski is from China. Bykski, Barrow, and Barrowitch are all Chinese brands. But there's that. And last,
But yeah,
Definitely
Mr. or no, Bruce
not
Wanger said-
least.
Grace, whatever your name is.
What?
I can't pronounce his name, but it looks like the Pantech, whatever they had, and that's right. It doesn't look as much like the box fish from Barrel. It looks more like Pantex's thingamajiggy that they had or have.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. It does look like that one, which we do not carry.
I think this is a question for Garrett. Astronomic says, I know you answered this one the other night, but did you hear again about the Derbauer fitting?
I assume we'll carry them. I'm not 100% sure. Honestly,
I mean,
Astronomic, if you
Devour
were,
is Case King, but yeah.
if you were to request it, we would try and get a hold of it. Like, if you email sales and they're out, we'll try and get a hold of it. We already sell Devour stuff. I can't see him not getting them. I mean, Devour stuff already sells really well for us, so. But anyways, I grabbed the Thermaltake Core P5 distro plate from Bykski, so I could show you guys. So, it's packaged really nice, so you don't have to worry about it coming damaged. Whoa. Is my camera freak for you guys
It's like
too?
a massive box for it.
Yeah, it does. But that way you know it's going to come and it's not going to be broken, hopefully.
And then their distros do come with like a DDT pump.
Yes, they do.
Built in. So yeah, because I noticed all of their distros, at least that we have, are $249.99, but they're 5-volt addressable with DDC pumps.
Yes. So, nice. And on. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a really weird camera glitch. I didn't know what happened there.
Oh, so it did? Okay. It showed up on mine.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Sure.
It tore for a second. That was weird.
So let me...
Wow.
I will...
Look at that beast.
Yeah, this thing is... So... There's their distro plate.
We'll take 4P3 version too.
So this is for mounting it to the back, to your case
so
or
it's got,
whatnot.
like a nice metal plate.
Because there's all the ports for you. And I believe... So here's the actual pump down here and whatnot. The way it looks, they actually included this little acrylic plate. And I believe this is used if you want to remove the pump and not use the pump. Because it does have that...
Yeah. Nope, that's exactly what that is, I would have to say. It has the O-ring where the pump would be. I need to screw that on.
And then also...
That's cool.
And it comes with, of course, the adapter. So you can just connect it right to your motherboard and whatnot. But...
Okay, the RGB stuff.
It comes with what looks like a terminal. I am not 100% sure exactly where this goes, though.
That's for the P5 astronaut.
Huh? Oh, yeah, this is for the P5. So it comes with this another acrylic piece, which I'm assuming...
Okay, that's for ports, and I bet it's for, like, vertical GPU or a different...
You know what it's for?
What?
So, it's if... Actually...
I'm saying it's for different block orientation.
It's for if, for some reason, your fittings don't match up completely. If you can tell... Well, yeah. So it has, like, the slot so you can connect it against and move it, slide it back and forth.
Exactly.
So...
That's actually a really neat design.
That, I was wondering why that was in there, but I wasn't sure.
That makes sense. That's really cool.
But, yeah, I mean, like, it's a nice distro. I mean, I have to give them credit for it. I wish I had the ability to plug it in and test and see how well it lights up. But it is, like, that slightly frosted look. So it should light up pretty well. Nice color distribution through the whole thing, and this all goes in there. But I don't have the ability to plug it in. Maybe later. Maybe I can find out. I could hook up the test bench and at least plug in some of these things and test them. Yeah, I honestly, the Mighty Voice, I would just use the offset fittings. I mean, that is a nice little idea, but those offset fittings that Barrow made is basically their same...
Yeah.
The same thing they're doing. It's just a, different way of accomplishing.
Do we have a 570X? I'm looking right now. Nope, not yet at least. But if they carry, I'm sure they make one.
I don't know if they do, but do we not have one from Barrow?
He wants to see it side by side with Barrow.
Oh. I don't think we have one. I don't even know if they make one.
Yeah. If we ever get them in, then we can try to compare them side by side for you, dude.
Yeah, if you find one and see that they do make it, okay, send me the link and I will. See, the thing
Try
is,
to get at least 1 or 2 in stock.
yeah, but it also depends. Like, if you're finding it on like the Barrow or the Bykski, like the Chinese website, I'd have to talk to Premachill to see if they even sell them, if we can get a hold of them and whatnot. Yep. Because when it comes to that stuff, I believe, they have to sell it themselves to even want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but overall, guys, we got into a lot of Bykski stuff. If there's more stuff you want to see, like Garrett said, you can hit us up. You can either email me. Garrett's email isn't in there, but if you know how we work, you can put Garrett in front of @.
Exactly. 95% of us have the same email
address. Binary Killer says he's gonna PM me. That works too. So yeah, you can just let us know if there's other products you want to see, and it doesn't have to be Bykski. Like we were saying, if there's more products you guys see out there, we're happy to get them in, or try to at the very least. And if they're cool, we'll show them off on the stream. Because we should be doing these pretty regularly once again. Now that we're all back from our adventures of this past month.
Well, we're about to go on more adventures, but you're still missing out, bud.
Yeah, you are, but I'll be here. So we'll be doing stuff. We'll have more stuff in the shop too next week. I'm working on a video with our distros, so you guys will see more great stuff. Don't worry. And like I said, keep giving us suggestions and stopping by the stream.
Yeah, for any of you that live or want to travel to Dallas to go to QuakeCon, we'll be there. We were just at DreamHack, two weeks ago, I think it was?
Yep, you guys were.
But we'll be at QuakeCon again. Our booth will actually be much larger than it was at DreamHack if you saw it. And we should have at least twice as many companies coming with us. Well, parts and whatnot. And I'm in the midst of working out some pretty awesome giveaways. So if all...
There we go.
Falls in place, it's definitely something you should head to and check out and come say hi. I know I'm getting a bunch of Bits Power Dragons to hand out there, so if you guys want to get one of the new Bits Power Dragons or a t-shirt or something like that, you should definitely come. Actually, let me switch this so you're not looking at my stomach and whatnot. But anyways, you should definitely come stop by and say hi and get a t-shirt, whatnot, maybe win some stuff, But anyways, like Matt said, we'll see you guys next week with another product stream. If there's any suggestions, I know people were wanting to see some of the new Corsair line. If that's something that you guys do want to see, a more hands-on up front demo or video of it, just let us know, and maybe that's what we can do next week. I do know that we just got a bunch of Bits Power stuff in, so we might be showing Bits Power next week if I don't get any other request. So.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan. So, we'll see you guys all next week, because you got to subscribe, get in the subscriber giveaway, because we have that going on. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great night, and happy water cooling.
Yep. See you all next week. Make sure you subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.